All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Mail Stand. If you've watched the Mail Stand before, you know what it's all about. So I will leave a pinned comment underneath this video where you can click on the timestamp and you'll skip the intro. If you haven't watched the Mail Stand before, you need to watch the intro at least once, right? So basically, the Mail Stand is a series, a feature where I read out emails to you that I've received in the background, right, behind the scenes. Now, these emails could be from people I've known from almost 3 decades of running Cop Talk, or they could be from complete strangers. So because of that, you know, you have to treat everything with a huge pinch of salt. It's purely for a bit of entertainment, you know, when I say entertainment, it's not made up entertaining. What I'm saying is it's just for your information. This is the kind of stuff that I receive in the background, and it's up to you whether you choose to believe it or not. I could be reading an email to you and I might think, what a load of shite, you know what I mean? Who's wasting my time, your time with this? Or I might be thinking, if only they knew who it was from. That's basically how it works, all right? So that's it, really. So this is what it says. And this email was received yesterday, the 26th of December, 2025 at 14:24, which is local time. So, 20, just after 20 past 1 in the UK, all right? And it says as follows: hoping you had a great Christmas, mate. A very, very quick one. My mate has said that right now, no one has heard anything about Semenyo and talks, or even a bid from any club so far. He's not convinced that Liverpool are strongly in the hunt for him. He thinks, and knows but would not tell me who, he's added in brackets, that there are other targets, especially as it looks like Elliott is coming back to us. He did remind me about Thomas Frank being a fan of his, so hint, hint, ha, ha. Have a good one to you and yours, and then the email is signed off. That is all it says, all right? So, hope you had a great Christmas, mate. A very, very quick one. My mate has said that right now, no one has heard anything about Semenyo and talks, or even a bid from any clubs so far. He's not convinced that Liverpool are strongly in the hunt for him. He thinks, and in question mark, in brackets, it says, and knows but would not tell me who, that there are other targets, especially as it looks like Elliott is coming back to us. He did remind me about Thomas Frank being a big fan of his, so hint, hint, ha, ha. Have a good one to you and yours. That's it, all right? The Semenyo thing, I've made it quite clear. I've been very cautious with the Semenyo claims. We've seen it amplified immensely in the last couple of months. We know that Liverpool are admirers, and that's that's a term that many of these Twitter twats and people that just create news articles, whatever, say admirers, admirers, admirers. But it's genuine. Liverpool are admirers of him. We know that Liverpool made an inquiry regarding him back in November, I think it was. How do we know this? Well, you can never say we know because we weren't there, right? But we can reasonably believe that we know, in the sense that the right people have said it. People like Joyce, people like Ornstein, even Fabrizio Romano. Mo Salah! Yes, rent a tweet himself, all right? So we know that Liverpool have inquired, and that's it. We've seen exclusive after exclusive after exclusive from the Twitter twats, especially Indy. Liverpool will bid for him in January. Will bid for him in January. Liverpool have agreed personal terms with the player. Well, if they agreed personal terms with the player, why have they not bid for him yet? Liverpool are negotiating with his club the payment structure of the deal, blah, blah, blah. All these exclusives are not just from him either, right? Because there's so much noise about Semenyo that it makes it easy for the ITKs and these people that write these bullshit articles to generate clicks to go with something and hedge, leave little get-outs and that, Now, as soon as it came out that Semenyo favoured Manchester City, and he's backed up by Paul Joyce, the closest journalist Liverpool Football Club, saying that, the very minute that came out, Indy and others, came out with other exclusive of who Liverpool are actually now after. All right, they changed their minds. But they didn't say that the day before the Man City stuff came out. Do you see what I mean, guys? So, and if you go on Google now, I mentioned this on a live stream earlier, big fucking massive shout out to people that joined me on that earlier, right? If you go on Google now and put Liverpool exclusive and then click on news, you won't find anything, right? And like I said on the stream today, right? Why is that? Well, it's because there's no major talking point at the moment concerning a player being linked with Liverpool. Not that there's no players being linked with Liverpool. Of course there is. You'll see shit everywhere, every day, right? But nothing massive. Not one player has been talked about as much as Semenyo was, for example, right? Therefore, these shitty websites like Football Insider and Caught.com, CaughOffside.com and all that, right? They can't hedge. Yeah, there's no talking point. People aren't Googling for that. It's not something that they need, not that they need, that they can really, post an exclusive about. Think about it, right? So all the ITKs now, no exclusives today because there's nothing obvious in the news. When there's a big talking point like a Semenyo story, exclusive, Liverpool are trying to see if they could make a deal happen. But the get out there is trying to, right? You won't go far wrong if you hang around these parts, guys. So no exclusives at the moment because no one's really talking about anything, right? Credible anyway. But we'll keep an eye on the news. All right, guys, that's it. Anyway, this video is obviously about that email, and it's up to you whether you want to pay any attention to it. All right. Semenyo, let's see what happens. Man City trying to get it done because they want to get it done as quickly as possible to prevent other people coming in. But Liverpool maybe have someone else up their sleeve. Now, we've seen all the different names that, have been linked with us since the Semenyo one was killed off, right? But are you really going to believe people that gave you multiple exclusives before about Semenyo, and then when it's widely accepted that, he's probably going to go to City, they then give you another exclusive, it's back Hallow now, Do you know what I mean, guys? Anyway, we'll see what happens. Never say never. Never say never. One of the things I've learned in doing this for almost 30 years now is anything can fucking happen, right? You've only got to look at Bowyer and Liverpool, Nabil Fekir and Liverpool. Do you know what I mean, guys? So you've only got to look at things like that. I can categorically tell you Mario Balotelli will not be signing for Liverpool, said Brendan Rodgers. Yeah? Phil Thompson the night before Robbie Fowler left, he ain't going nowhere. What are you on about? So anything can happen in football. But just be cautious with the people that you shouldn't pay much attention to, who are now desperately backtracking on the multiple exclusives that they posted. Okay, guys, you take care. Now, hopefully, I'm going to go for a beer this afternoon. It's the first day I felt well in about 2 weeks, to be honest. So my Christmas starts today if I get out this afternoon. I'm really looking forward to it. Honestly, I really am. I want to go and see my friends. I just hope that I'm all right, you know what I mean? Because it's the first day I've been in the clear with my tummy, so I don't want to fuck it up. So hopefully I'll get a beer today. Thanks to those of you that came onto the stream. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up. Please drop me a comment if you've got anything to say. There's a love out under the video if you want to support my channel. That's a good way of supporting me. There's also links in the video description. Revolut's my favourite, but the three in the video description, they're all the same, really. But Revolut's my little beer kitty. And that's what I use when I go out on a Saturday. All right, guys, you take it easy. I hope you enjoyed the game. I'm going to watch that out this afternoon. Really looking forward to it. Christmas starts today for me. All right, guys, take it easy, and we'll speak real soon. All right.